Hi grade 1, welcome to week 8 of music with Mr. B and Mrs. V. So this week we are gonna just finish up with line number 4 and also just review a few things in the assessment you submitted. Some of you played absolutely remarkably well, extremely clear, right notes, right rhythm, right everything. Some of you played the right notes, but maybe the rhythm was slightly off. Some of you played everything correctly, but the way you held your recorder was off. And some of you just needed a bit of work on either holding the notes or also playing the rhythm at the same time. So let's just quickly recap. This is our recorder. So we have our hand, one hand, usually your left hand, up on the top 3 notes. Make sure you always cover that hole at the back with your thumb all the time. If it has a slight space, it won't sound good. It'll sound like this. This is how it sounds with a slight space. Squeaky. But if I cover that space, sounds clear. With a space, too squeaky. Close the space, nice and clear. Now, for the right hand, remember, make sure it's underneath the 4th hole or the 3rd hole, whichever works for you. I usually prefer the 4th hole. And it's not over here. Don't play like this, and please don't play like this. Some of you were playing like this. So if you know that you were playing like this, just correct it and put this hand over here. Just like that. Don't make the mistake of holding here or here. Remember, we call that baby position. So don't play in baby position. Alright, so that's how you do it. Another thing to watch out for is when you're holding your note G, make sure that you use little air. Don't use too much air on G. This is how it sounds when you use little air. This is how it sounds when you use too much air. It starts to go out of pitch, okay? So little air, too much air. Doesn't sound as good. Alright, so those are some main pointers. Have good fingering position, have good breath, and now let's get to the rhythms. So, here we have our quarter note, half note, dotted half note, and our whole note. Sorry if they're a little bit faded. They've been here for some time, and that's our rest. So we're not going to worry about our rest for now, but our quarter note. Let's try and play the note B, playing a quarter note rhythm, okay? So hold your B, get your record out, hold your B, and let's blow 1 quarter note. 3, go. Again, 3, go. 3, go. Now let's try playing B as a half note, alright? So that's going to be 2 beats. Ta-ah, alright, so ta-ah. But when you're blowing, you say do. But in your mind, you're thinking ta-ah, okay? So let's try that. Blow B as a half note. 3, go. Go. One more time. Simple as that. Now let's try play B as a dotted half note. That's 3 beats, alright? So let's go for it. That's going to be ta-ah. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 3, go. That was 3 beats. Let's try play B as a whole note. 1, 2, 3, go. One more time, let's go. Good. Now, the reason why I want us to blow all those notes is because sometimes when we play, a few of you, when you're playing the whole note, you held it for 3 beats instead of 4. So this is how it sounds as 3 beats. But that's not correct because that's for a dotted half note. Whenever you're playing a whole note, 4 beats. Alright, so make sure it's 4 beats. Alright, so now let's get into what we left unfinished last half of term, which was number 4. So I rubbed it out and writ it out again, so don't worry if it's all the way up here, it's the exact same thing that was there last time. So let's first, before we can play it, let's clap out the rhythm. So any place where we see a quarter note, we're going to say ta. Any place where we have a half note, ta-ah. And any place that's a whole note, we're going to say ta-ah-ah-ah. So 4 beats, okay? So let's go for it. Start off over here. I want you to clap your hands. I'm going to click just because I can't tap and click at the same time. But make sure you're clapping your hands and saying it out loud with your mouth, alright? 1, 2, 3, go. Ta, 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 ta. Again, 3, go. Ta, 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 ta. By yourself, go. One more time. 3, go. Alright, let's take it to the second bar, just the second bar. So since these are half notes, we're going to say ta-ah, ta-ah. Alright, say it with me. 3, 2, let's go. Ta-ah, ta, again. Ta-ah, ta-ah. By yourself. One more time by yourself. So let's put all these two bars together from bar 1 and bar 2. 3, go. Ta, 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 ah, ta, ah. By yourself. Then let's go to bar 3. Super easy. It's a whole note, so we say ta, ah, ah, ah. Go. One more time by yourself. Alright, now let's put it all together. I'm going to say it one time and then you're going to say it after me. Or you can say it with me and then say it by yourself afterwards. 3, go! Ta, 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 ah, ta, ah, ta, ah, ah, ah. By yourself. Alright, now let's try and, now that we've got the rhythm, let's get our notes right. So, this first note is on the second line, making it a G, yes. And this one is on the second space. So if we want to know the space note, we hit our face, so F, A. Then our third note over here is on the third line, which is every good boy, B. So let's try play these three notes together. G, A, B as quarter notes. 3, go. Again. Alright, and then when we're coming back here, it's A again. So it's just G, A, B, A. So let's try and play G, A, B, A. 3, go. 3, go. By yourself, go. Alright, let's do measure number 2, bar number 2. So now we're going to hold G for 2 beats, and then, which note is this? A for 2 beats. So G, A. 3, go. Again, 3, go. Let's try to put bar 1 and bar 2 together. 3, go. Alright, and let's try to finish this one off. This is a G, but how many beats? 4. So let's try and play it out. 3, go. Again. By yourself. Alright, let's put it all together from bar 1 till bar 3. 1, 2, 3, go. One more time with me, then by yourself. 3, go. By yourself, let me hear you go. Awesome. So that's it for this week. Just a recap on the different rhythms we've been doing, but this time we've had different notes in one section rather than just one note. And next week we're going to put it into a song, and we're just going to keep taking it on from there. And hopefully you are playing it well, using good breath, and holding it well, not the baby position. All right? So have fun with that, and let's see you next week for a slightly more interesting song. Bye for now.